But anyway, let's get to the topic. Should the Kings buy out DeMar DeRozan or even Russell Westbrook for that matter? Now, I've seen some people talking about how we should just buy him out and let him go find a playoff team to go play on. Let him choose a team that he can go to, which really sounds like a very nice gesture and all. But the Sacramento Kings need assets at this point, and he's an asset. He's still doing really well. He can still average 20 points a game, and he's still going out there and playing basketball the right way and trying to do all the things that it takes to win games. This is a losing season at this point now and a losing program, so he's still going out there and he's still being a professional every night and playing as hard as he can, as you can see. He got real upset the other night and he threw his water bottle down on the ground in frustration, which a lot of people were saying maybe that means he wants out. He wants to get out of here. He's done with this. He's tired of this. In my opinion, he's just a competitor. DeMar DeRozan is a competitor, and that was just signs of him being frustrated, probably with the game more than anything, and probably to be blown out. I mean, it's a pretty big crush to the ego to get blown out the way they've been getting blown out recently. You know, it says something. You know, it digs at your heart when you get blown out on the basketball court. It just really says you're not good. You know, it just really says you're sorry. You know, and if you're a basketball player the way he's a basketball player, a basketball lifer, and he just puts his heart and soul into the game, to be getting blown out the way they have been, it's affecting him at this point. It hurts. It hurts, you know. He still comes out every night and he's ready to play like a professional, though. I can't discredit DeMar DeRozan for that. So the question is, should the Kings buy him out and let him go off on his merry way? And in my opinion, I don't believe so. I don't think the Kings should buy him out and let him go. He's still an asset. If anything, we can trade for him. We can get some picks. We can get something for DeMar DeRozan. Probably better at the end of the season. We didn't obviously get anything for him during the trade deadline, and supposedly Scott Perry was shopping him, which I don't know if that's true or not. Once the season is over, there will be teams that would be willing to trade for DeMar DeRozan. And besides that, he's playing good. He's playing good. He's good for the rookies. He teaches the rookies how to play, what a professional looks like, what a midi-game scorer looks like, which is very rare in this league at this point. He's one of those traditional players, off the pick-and-roll jump shooters and out the post jump shooters, which you don't see a ton of anymore. It's Kevin Durant kind of does it, a couple other people, but you don't see a lot of mid-range game shooters anymore in this style of NBA that we have currently. And then Russell Westbrook. Should we buy out Russell Westbrook? My opinion, I don't believe so. He's another guy that goes out there and puts his heart and soul and sweat and tears on the line out there on the basketball court on the hardwood every night. So he's also very good for the rookies and to teach the younger guys how they should be and how they should play and how they should approach the game on a night-to-night basis. Why these guys don't mesh or why they have no chemistry and just get blown out and can't play, can't win any games as they're on this current 14-game losing streak, which is the worst in Kings history, Sacramento Kings history. It baffles me, to be honest with you, because these guys are good. Some of these guys are really good. Some of these guys are stars, you know. Some of these guys have been to all-star games and things like that. So it really baffles me to see that they don't work. They have the worst record in the league with the most losses in a row than any other team in Sacramento Kings history. That kind of just baffles me. I didn't think they would be good, but I didn't think they would be this bad. Which might even point to some other things. Guys might have already given up or whatever. Don't care or don't play defense or whatever the issue is. But it's hard to believe they're this bad. On the point of Russell Westbrook, should we buy him out? I don't believe so. I think he's another guy that can teach the rookies, show the young guys how to play. He's also an asset. Nobody wanted to sign him. The Kings, he fell into the Kings' lap, and they got rid of 2 point guards at that, or 2 guards in Keon Ellis and Schroeder. So, they need point guards at this point. They need guards at this point. And he fit the style of offense the way the Kings played. Does he turn the ball over a lot and make a lot of mistakes? Maybe sometimes, He hasn't been on a really winning team since OKC. It's been a while since he's really been, on a good team or made a team better. So can a team with Russell Westbrook be good or go to the playoffs? I believe so. Can they win a championship? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I guess it depends on who else you have on the team as well. And I guess it showed in Chicago that DeMar DeRozan and Levine wasn't a good fit over there. So I don't know why the Kings would be enthralled to do that over here. But it happened, and that's what it is right now. But I don't want to see either of these guys get bought out. I don't think it would be good for the Kings. I believe they are still assets to where you can at least get second rounders or something for these guys, or another veteran for these guys. And at the end of the season, we'll see. We'll see what happens then. Maybe that'll be the time they get traded, or maybe even bought out then. So, but in my opinion, I don't believe either one of them should be bought out.